Hey there, boys and girls of the YouTube world. Today, the Puddin, the old truck guy, and I are just gonna hang out on a tailgate.
It made me ride in the back on the way here.
Reminded you of the old days, didn't it?
Yeah, Jimmy Warner. He took us to the dirt track races like that. It's like an hour one way. And it was cold.
Safety first.
And then he sat in the pickup in the parking lot and had to listen to him.
Him and my uncle's up front in the heat. The kids were in the back with blankets. Childhood.
Well, anyway, the old truck guy's got a 54. You could tell by how amazingly ugly the grills are.
I thought it was cool.
You would. You got internationals, so you know you speak ugly.
I heard you bought one recently.
It's supposed to be a surprise.
I heard you did not buy one recently.
It'll be a surprise. Now they don't know what's gonna hit them.
Hey, we weren't gonna tell them about the orange Lodestar.
No, I worked on it. I have zero desire to own it after that. That's what I'm hoping with this pickup. I'll have zero desire to own it. But you can own it. Reach out to the old truck guy on the Instagram.
You might be able to own it. This is one that's close to my heart, probably until it gives me so many problems that I want to get rid of it. If you want the story on it, this was a local guy. He owns a chimney company here. It was his first grade teacher and his neighbor growing up, and he bought it, or his parents bought it, his brother drove it, and then his mom told him he could never sell it. She passed a few years back, and then he put it up for sale, and now I got it.
Went against mom's will and just said hell with that.
There may be some moms still living in it that may slap us as we go here.
It's haunted.
Did your mom slap you or just Jimmy?
I don't remember mom ever slapping me.
It was Jimmy. You definitely remembered. Mom was just like, "Yeah, is that all you got?"
You get two Jimmy slaps and you don't remember much about your past. It just knocks it clean out of you.
You just know going forward you ain't gonna do that again.
My mom would throw stuff if you pissed her off. I remember her, my sister aggravating her one time, and she was like yelling at her to quit, and she did again. My sister takes off running. You know the old phones. This one was wireless, but it's when they had the big old antennas. It was like. The blue you can see through, it just comes across the living room and boom, drops her ass. I was like, dang!
Would have been a lot cooler if it was corded, because, you know, threw it all the way across the trailer and then just reeled it back like a boomerang.
It comes back and mom catches it, you know? She's like, do it again.
You want me to call 911?
Yeah. Try calling them.
So anyway, this thing's a 6-cylinder. He says it turns over. But it doesn't turn over real fast, you know why?
Because it's 6 volts!
Yeah, he already put a new starter on it.
Not today, we brought 12 volt.
He's got his entire toolkit out. He's got this
all you need.
screwed by Mortske repair magnetic screwdriver and a roll of duct tape.
All you need.
That duct tape's
Been wet and dry and wet 1,000 times.
it's waterproof. He's got the colostomy bag hooked up. All right, we're gonna throw a 12 volt battery and carry on with our life.
It'll have enough compression then.
Yeah.
We're gonna double the compression by doubling the voltage.
If not, we got a tow truck. We'll pull it around, or a tractor. Where's the battery at on this thing? Underneath the floorboard? Yeah, we got a shop manual.
Because we were trying to figure it out. And my shades.
All right.
That's your shade of, no, it ain't purple or pink.
If those are pink, those would be.
What'd you say this was? Def Leppard? Cheap Trick, all shook up.
I'm all shook up.
Oh, what year is that? Farm truck,
52.
Oklahoma.
52, Oklahoma.
No telling what you might find in here.
Toothbrush. When's the last time you used one of them?
Oklahoma toothbrush.
Carb rebuild kit.
Here, say
You bought the manual and you still can't get it running?
We were close.
What? Aerosmith toys in the attic?
Keeps getting
Is
better.
this used?
What's this thing's name? Terrence.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord.
We got the daubers and the old heater box. Oh, he put a new ignition switch in it?
Had the wrong key, had the door key, didn't have the ignition key. You know how Ford used like a round key for the doors and a square for the ignition.
It's making sense because you messaged me, you're like, how do I wire this up? And I'm like, which one has battery power? That one goes to the battery.
There was 3 choices and I couldn't read them.
If your gums are blading from brass, we got the soft bristle over here with the tickler built on.
Mortske's my tutor. That's I hit
No,
him.
he's the tutor.
Yeah, I'm the professional tutor.
Look at this, summer ventilation.
That's pretty cool.
Check the glove box. Nah.
Like we didn't
Gotcha.
like we had already cleaned out the glove box. We found the 8 tray.
It's got a 392 gear. The VIN number's right there in case you want to steal this thing, because I'm sure he doesn't have a title.
Do have a title, believe it or not.
What?
I like this little setup. We got the defrost.
Heater controls?
Yeah, we got the temperature. We got the Mortske switch.
Does it say loser or what?
Blower.
You ever seen daubers up on a mirror like that?
This thing was full action.
I've seen them on everything besides do y'all have dirt daubers up north?
No, you got wasp
Not
nest
even-
up top.
Not never. Y'all don't have them?
Not never. Not
You've
in
never-
not in the summer or the fall.
You've never seen one up there? They
No,
just
I don't even know what they look
It's
like.
like rhubarb in Oklahoma. It ain't here.
Yeah, you grew up eating some rhubarb, didn't you, Grandma Mick? Yeah, they don't have it down here apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it grows everywhere. I read it's like it don't grow in Oklahoma or Texas. And I'm like, well, take that, Mr. Know-It-all.
Soil down here is bad, low nutrients.
No,
I just said that you can't kill it. You can run it over with a mower, you could spray it, you could chop it with an axe, and it just comes right
too
back.
Hot. It's a low climate vegetable, or yeah, low temperature or low climate.
What's a low climate? Is that like the bottom of the
Ask
ocean?
this new AI technology that just gives you the result when you Google it.
All right, let's put a battery in. New battery cables, even money bags?
I was trying. We put a new solenoid in down there. We were doing our best Mortske
When all
impression.
else, yeah, because I throw new parts at things.
That's all you do. We've seen all the O'Reilly receipts you keep hitting your cars.
What's the mileage say on this thing?
77, baby, my lucky number.
Rusty Pipes is our battery sponsor this week. That's a solid name.
I'm the only one who thought that sounded a little raunchy. Here's my switch. Now we got the wiper switch over here. That's me. Professional tutor and wiper. That's what I'm known for.
Tooting and wiping.
And my impressive good looks.
What is going on here?
Well,
We're
look,
charging him double because he's worked on this thing before.
Sorry.
sorry.
It's so much easier to get stuff running when the salesman hasn't touched it before.
Let's watch him
I just snugged it.
pinch his palm.
Ow! Something hit me.
You're welcome.
Called it.
Hey, did he ever bring back your claw hammer? Oh, never.
I did.
Never mind.
See how that's bent? I used it as a trailer pin hitch one time. Not from like down the road, from like 50 miles away.
Was that the same trailer that maybe fell off a bridge?
No.
No, no comment.
No comment. That didn't happen.
Cut that part out, Jen.
Leave that in, Chin.
That's the best trailer story I've heard in a
You
long
get by the
time.
Cimarron River, about 100 miles from here. Look down, you might see it.
Yeah. Don't go looking in the Cinnamon River.
If you've got a good trailer story, comment down below.
We're trying to find someone to beat Zach's.
Here's how it goes. I was driving up I-35.
Are you gonna self-incriminate?
That's all right.
Has it been more than 7 years?
Maybe.
Yes.
Anyway,
just say yes.
I'm driving, all of a sudden, I look to the left, I see my trailer in the lane next to me. Then all of a sudden, it's in the other lane. Then it's gone. Yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good, we'll say that. What happened is, the nut on the bottom of the ball, which had been on there for years, decided to leave the chat that day with the trailer. And
So always check your nuts.
Yeah. Loose nuts made.
Check your balls and your nuts before towing.
If you don't have tight balls, you may end up wet in a river.
The funny part is the pickup that I'm driving today, a guy was backing his boat into the water and it had like 1,700 miles on it. And I don't know if he got out to unstrap the boat, but left the pickup in neutral. And so the guy had to, bought it from insurance, he had to replace the motor for the sunroof. That's how deep it was. So, yeah.
Flood victim.
Tech tip of the day, don't get a boat. All right, battery's hooked up.
That was a lot of BS to get a battery in
Negative
here.
ground. Squirrel.
Yes, sir.
On.
Gets real bright for a second because it's now 12 volt. Now try cranking her over.
Ready?
All right, let's check for spark. You want to crank her again?
You got it.
See if I electrocute myself. Nothing.
No sparky spark. Let's see how a low life like Mortske would fix this.
Oh, it's a test light that doesn't light up. How convenient.
There's about 4 test lights sitting around here, so if you don't like that, I got others.
That one didn't like that?
I think it just reads.
It just shows. You got the key on?
Negative.
Then we're probably not gonna read voltage.
Here you go.
Nothing.
What's your thoughts on that ballast resistor right before the coil?
What's my thoughts on this? Probably not a good ground. Where's a good ground? Let's go to this ground cable going to the engine. That
Preferably grabbing it on the green corrosion.
Keys on?
Yeah.
Oh, it lit up
If
for a
I
second.
get that one just right, it would light up. Yep.
12.4. Thoughts on the ballast resistor is it's not doing a damn thing.
That's what I'm curious.
Have a look at. It's nothing.
Bad wire?
Bad connection.
Ooh.
I didn't need that finger. Go back to your wire.
Ah. Wait a minute.
Let's do a little cleaning. Where's your little channel locks? Where's those finger grippers?
Where's that Oklahoma toothbrush?
Here, let me grab it for you.
Well, I figured you'd put it in your back pocket by now. Give her the old wiggle shake. Classic. Classic wiggle shake. Always fixes it.
You need a spark plug rebuild kit?
A spark plug rebuild.
What do you call that?
There we go. Now let's try it. Oh, you're gonna hold it? I'll hold it. I'll take one for the team.
Ready to fire?
Yeah, go ahead. Nothing.
Okay.
So if we got voltage, now the question is, are we interrupting our ground to make it fire? Pa-pow, pa-pow.
Fire!
Fire.
Did you spray everything under here with your silly patina sauce or what?
No, I hit it with some Deep Creek. Remember that from last episode?
Oh yeah, I seen the empty front can and the floorboard.
No, the Deep Creek's perfect for this.
Where's your
That's a
Mortske fleck device?
That's
got the key on?
Yeah.
Oh, please don't get electrocuted.
please do get electrocuted. Wonder if coil wire has continuity. I'm just kind of looking rough. Been over pretty hard up there.
Just like this wire, you mean?
I'm just saying, I wonder if that wire has continuity.
You ever seen a plug like that? Bottom with nothing? I cleaned that, trying to, it was nasty, so I'm wondering if in there's nasty.
I'm wondering how many things we can find that he screwed up this far.
Have you ever seen wires with no continuity at all? I'm trying to remember what Willet run I did not too long ago. I had 2 wires that had 0 and they looked perfectly fine. So that's a possibility. Because if we've got power there and he's interrupting the ground with the screwdriver, we should be firing.
So,
There is the small chance the coil's bad as well.
I don't have power there now. Do you have the key on?
Yeah.
What is going on there?
Keys on, all the lights are on in the dash.
We got power at the wire.
And not through there again. Loosen her up again. Leave her loose instead of tightening it down.
Worst test light ever, would not recommend.
Well, you're reading there again. Don't touch it this time.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 12 volts and go to there. And then if I check down here, I should have 12 volts, right? If we got continuity?
Lit up, I saw it.
We got 12 volts, so we know we got continuity from there down to there.
Classic back feeding.
And it doesn't matter because we got 12 volts down there right now. So we just got a bad ground on the distributor?
A little hand cranking. You try and get your points to open.
Yeah.
Oh, you went right past it.
I wanted it so the rotor was out of the way so I could see. Okay, now
There you
it's
go.
open. So now we should have 12 volts there still. Yep. So it's either a bad coil or it's not grounding.
I got a 6-volt coil over there.
Well, we don't want a 6-volt coil anymore. This thing identifies as 12.
Flick that off the ground somewhere, see if we can get it to go.
I think we got a bad coil. Or it could be that coil wire, I suppose.
Yep. All right.
Ah, it's like the 13th bad coil this year.
I'm not convinced that's good right there, though.
That wire?
Yeah.
Got a coil wire there. Old truck guy.
Well, can we do your same trick and go 12 volts off of here and straight through?
Yeah, there you go. Limited tools.
Trying to check for continuity.
No continuity here.
Which I don't fully understand the material of this, but it should be able to.
We're not getting. Does he get the key off? He shouldn't. I think it's that crimp is bad.
Because now we don't have none back there.
Oh, ripper. Yeah, that crimp has got to be bad. See how it's got 12 volts there? We touch the connection and it doesn't?
It didn't make no damn sense.
See, I'm not looking like such a fool after all.
Well,
I say let's do something with this besides give it the shake.
give it the smash.
I got wire and ends if we need a freshie.
Still nothing. Let's redo her.
Yeah, let's put an end on that.
Quit playing grab butt with this thing.
He's already put every other ignition part on here new, so we may as well.
Yeah. Let's struggle with it as we got a tool right there that can do it.
A freshie.
A freshie, he calls it.
These hip kids, you can tell he hangs out with way too many college girls. Not at the bar, at soccer. Pele of Iowa, they call him.
The young girls would say we're gonna slide.
Do you have the tool?
I do.
Oh, I brought one too. I brought that.
Look at this. It's hyper tough.
Got that at the Walmarts.
It's good for 19 amps at 600 volts.
Good, because we're about to try it. If 12 ain't good enough, we're gonna cross another one and spin her with 24.
I don't know if any of them are big enough to fit over the stud though. Nope.
We can go slotted.
Is it a loose slot?
Just the way you like them.
Just there we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't have her too tight. We need it to last.
Red card, is that a soccer term?
Yeah, that means you're kicked out.
What other cards they got? Is it like
Yellow?
Like karate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are both
Yellow.
Pele's.
That's your warning.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you once I get that red card out, your ass is out of here. I never got red carded. I was a good boy. Did you just crimp that on the insulation? Got a 1/4 inch of it. Well, this one don't read neither.
Boop. Give
Yeah,
the old tongue
I'm
test.
familiar with that.
Yeah, you're right. Like none of us have ever done it before.
What?
Pull the end and it goes.
Oh yeah, pull.
Made a crimp in the end.
You never know what you're gonna get, guys. That up there with some brass. Obviously, you could see bare metal in it, and it looks stripped. The one connection you think would look good, especially when you kind of go down there and look at the ballast resistor.
You know what did it? Is the Armor All that he sprayed this entire engine bay in because used car salesman things.
You
Just
look at
lube it
this
up.
wire down there that's just friggin' holding on, waiting for
Don't quit wiggling it!
waiting for a better day.
You're gonna pull it out of the ballast resistor, and we know we don't have one of them around.
We don't need it. It ain't dropping voltage, dummy. The point of that's to drop the voltage, and we're still getting 12.4. And there's an extra curly Q of wire.
12.4, 12.4. All right, so what were we doing last? We were testing continuity of the coil wire.
Kinda.
This coil is gonna blow up in my face. It's been begging for mercy and it's been getting 12 volts blasted at it for the last 20 minutes.
I ever tell you about when Dad got my old Chevy running for me?
Yeah, blew her up. Oh, because you put a 6 volt on it?
He left the coil hooked up. There we go. She's reading.
I think it was just that connection.
Yep.
See, you didn't have to put a new starter on it.
Didn't have to put $400 in, and I did. Awesome.
But guess what? He'll pass the savings on to you.
We screwed the other guy to pass the savings on to you.
All right. Now let's see what happens.
Here we go.
Nothing.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Okay.
Okay!
We're all on the same page.
All right.
It's got to be the points now.
If we've got 12,
maybe it is that coil.
Well, the coil could be bad, but that 100% was losing its connection there.
Okay, now
That ain't up for debate. Oh yeah.
I heard something.
Oh yeah, she sparked. The Mortske flick. You can see when he's getting that screwdriver between there, it's causing a ground. Every time we break that ground, that's when you're actually going to spark up there over to the valve cover. So distributor is grounded, coil is working, we've got good 12 volts. Now we've just got crappy ground interruptage, I think is the proper term.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some crap right now. You ready?
There we go. Now you can see he's got his jumper wire going over there, breaking ground. Don't let that fool you. It is hard to break a clean ground and get coil to fire all the time. I was doing it a minute ago, ain't doing it now.
I don't think that coil's very happy.
No, you're sparking still though. It may be weak, but it is hard to, you're supposed to break them clean for clean sparking.
See, it should be sparking when I flick that open, but
I know this is a small chance too, but I wonder if when we're picking that up, if we're messing with our connection in there. That just seems really
look at that ballast resistors. I am over this.
It wasn't doing anything anyways. Flick it now. I'll hold it down here. No. No, no, no.
I think it's that condenser.
No, because condenser ain't gonna, it's supposed to prolong the life. It ain't gonna prevent it from sparking, period. I don't think. I don't know if people, oh God, you threw everything at there, it's a damn condenser. No, it wasn't.
All right.
Condensers were that damn important, they'd be all over this truck. That's what I say.
Oh, that won't have. Where's the starter solenoid at?
Underneath on the frame, behind the battery, in the
Crawl
worst
down.
spot ever.
Crawl down on that dirt. We believe in you.
I spent way too much time down there.
I do believe you owe Zach an apology.
For.
You're gonna have it going in 10 minutes.
I'd have this running in 10 minutes if I was there. 18, 19, 20.
We've been here 3 hours. Ain't even got spark out of the damn thing yet.
It's because you worked on it.
I was waiting for that.
Try a different wire.
This may not be the problem, but this one just feels a lot better.
You want me to pull the coil off? I got a 6-volt coil over there.
I want a 12-volt coil.
Okay, I got
If
that
anything,
too.
if we're gonna swap a coil out. Oh, hold on. Let's. That resistor was not real happy a second ago. Let's double check up here. Oh, we still got 12 volts.
Is that what you're smoking?
Mm-hmm. I did it once this week.
I think it's that coil.
Yeah.
The never the coil guy thinks it's the coil.
Well, we have voltage in your interrupting ground, and it works 1 out of 10 times, so it's not really a good sign.
Coil it is. We gotta pull our own parts too?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Dang, that cricket was hauling butt. He done bounced, you didn't even see him. Damn idiots, it ain't the coil, it's this or that. If I was
Never
there,
the coil.
all the people watching, if I was there, I'd have it running in 10 minutes.
I told you it was the coil. Right off the bat, I told you that's what it needed. Hey, which truck did we steal it off last time, or did you sell that one?
Sold it.
When you open the hood of all your trucks, does it look like you have to do that power squat move, or just that one?
Usually most. You want to get the legs into it. Score of the swap meet was I found a gas tank for this thing for 80 bucks. That is a small gas tank.
Sold to Zachary.
Zach with a K.
Zach's a big old boy. He put a whooping on someone. He makes a little Mortske look like a pipsqueak. Don't ask what he makes me look like.
Connection.
How big of an old boy are you?
6'4", 240.
You been working on this one too?
No, but it looks like I have been. Maybe I had a few beers and started fixing.
Hey, When you've got to have the quick release where you can drive each one, you need to get going because you can only afford one battery.
Brake fluid.
Yeah, got a little brake fluid.
That is a solution. If you're going to be changing batteries all the time, you want it to be efficient, damn it.
I kind of like that. I might have to put that out there.
Hell, I ain't mad at it.
Look at these. He's got the hex on them, the old Whitakers, so you can put your wrench on them to get them loose. And they're orange, so you know they're fast. You got a
That's so when
Yeah.
Zach clear coats them on there, you can break them free.
Yeah, right. Fresh overhaul.
And the damn, this carburetor sure was letting out a lot of hooky puck. Looks like oil.
Earl.
It's old broke down gas that has converted itself back to oil. It's reversing the process.
This came out of Mark's where me and you walked.
Yeah. Yep.
You need to go back up there in the winter and dig a couple.
Oh, look at all these washers. Oh, and a lug nut. And what's that gasket made out of? Pure silicone.
That was a Cinnamon Toast Crunch box.
See it?
High quality automobiles for the hard-working man.
That's right, honest. Honest old trucks for the hard-working man.
Oh, don't have a hole to run your wire through. Don't worry, I've got a dull chisel and a claw hammer. We got this.
I'm glad we opened this. I was looking for a battery hold down.
Put the bolt back. So when the next person tries to get this running, it needs a coil.
That's the last one. The guy won the giveaway and came and took it, and I thought, boy, that's going to be a can of worms getting in that thing. After we set the carb in there, set the distributor on there.
So
This guy makes so much money, he's giving trucks away.
Nope. Just running a charity here.
Yes. Oh, right.
We definitely don't want to test that before we pull it out of there. She'll work.
Or it won't.
Coils are never bad. You've said it.
See, that's the logic I was using on this. I've been listening to
this is the Longhorn edition. I remember this one.
Yeah, remember the back window? It's got the 400 self-tappers.
Now that you remind us, let's just show the viewers.
Handyman Hank gets in the window business.
At least they're all in a straight line.
Saddle up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to saddle up and put a window in this thing. Get you some lake sand.
It is available. You don't want to miss a good opportunity to make a sale.
85 this thing was parked, huh? That's only 39 years ago.
Sat in the side pole barn there.
Here we are back in the coil business.
At least these Ford hood opens real wide. So you got all kinds of room for activities.
Is that key still on?
Yep.
All right.
Want me to cut it?
No, you're all right. I just make sure it don't lean against that valve cover. We'll do like half the trucks here and wrap that wire around the heater hose. Should be all right.
Don't need a zip tie that way.
Gotta save 4 cents.
I was kind of fascinated when they do the whoop-de-doo roller coaster tycoon. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, it helps that vacuum pull G-forces, and then those translate down to your advance. It's actually an
real deep.
Old hot rod performance trick right there. A lot of people don't know about that one.
It's called, they had tube in one length, and I don't know how to shorten it.
Wrap around the Coke can.
Or that.
I got a socket.
Just the way Mortske does brake lines with his pre-mades.
It slows the fluid down, so it stops your car faster. You're thinking about it, you're like, God, I wonder if that works.
Nah, you take that fluid upside down, you're gonna have to use them stupid check valves so it don't go backwards.
You're gonna get bubbles in it.
Gravity's gonna feed it back up to the master.
Turbulence, you don't want turbulence in your brake fluid.
That'll make it overheat, then you're in bad shape.
Ooh, I like this. Slip-on eyelet there, that's real nice for speedy coil swaps in the future.
Goes with our quick release jumper cable ground over there.
Okay, I'm just gonna set that on top of our boiling hot resistor. Where's that
Good one?
new coil wire?
It's right here. You gotta make sure your coil has good ground by mounting it to the motor. Don't you know that?
If oil is Earl, are coils curls?
If oil's oral and coil's curls, does it go in a cur?
Painted many a cur.
I'll paint you too, buddy.
All right, crank her over, buddy.
There we go.
Them points are still garbage, but here,
Coil didn't fix it.
No, but flick it now. And let's get a good ground off your screwdriver. Because we knew those points weren't just doing spectacular.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right. And try your jumper wire again down to the starter, interrupting ground.
This is
I feel like we're going backwards.
an entire video.
I'm trying to make a coil fire.
Trying to get spark. Now I feel like some of them other painful videos I've watched before. Kind of like yours.
People kept messaging me, you gonna get that thing running one of these days? I said, I'm waiting for the scientist to show up here.
Like mine will always run. I don't have a bunch of stuck motors like you do.
Unless you blow your hand off in the process.
Yeah, how's that healing, by the way?
Oh, she's good. She can do this.
California howdy.
Hey, you made her pop once.
Oh, here. It's, oh, look at that. Look, watch in here. See, it's sparking across the points down there.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that mean?
I don't know, but I don't think it's supposed to do that.
So it's back feeding down to there somehow and arcing across there. So disconnect that where we get no back feed. Do the little flickety bickety bappity boop. We're finally gonna get some spark. Hey-o. Yep. All right, that fires like that. Hey, it's time to take all your medicines.
Coppers Cove, Texas. Hello? I don't know who Alan is, but you got the wrong number.
I heard that lady say you're late on your mortgage payment again.
Joke's on her, because there's no mortgage on my trailer house. I just got a lot rent.
I paid cash for that baby.
I paid.
All right, where are we at, Mortske? We need to get a better ground coming through that distributor to interrupt this one. That's all I know to tell you. The points suck. All the stuff you bought for this, did you happen to get new points for it?
No, but I was thinking about it. Should I hit the O?
O'Reilly's.
You want to turn the key off, Zach?
Yeah.
So we don't. Oh, this thing's got a fresh overhaul. Look at that. You can still see the paint on the Champion H10 spark plugs.
Told you, freshly rebuilt.
She's good.
I gave her my best 1, 2, 3 combo I could think of. And we didn't get far. We spent a lot of money.
What is going on here now?
This is exactly how I felt a week ago.
Well, I ain't sure that it's the points.
Yeah, but if I can get them, whatever. It's not gonna hurt anything.
Alrighty, let's pull this distributor out of there. I'm gonna take a look at what's going on.
Sean.
The manager.
I'm there damn near every other day.
You got connections.
No, not really.
When you're a big deal on the old
We're
Instagram.
just frequent friends for looking for wrong parts.
Points file, nail file.
I had a piece of sandpaper that I had used right up in here somewhere.
Yeah.
He said that guy gave him a 1-year warranty on that motor. He's gonna
You're gonna test it out.
yeah. He came in pegging that thing to 8,000 RPMs and he leaves doing it too. Dang, just all or nothing, huh?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, what else are we gonna do? I'm sure that chunk of wire that I stripped off and dropped in there wouldn't have ever hurt anything. I mean, they don't even look. Seeing worse. Vacuum brake / advance is working.
If that was good when you backfed that and you had 12 right there and that was going to that, when it finally hit ground there, that should have got hot, shouldn't it have?
Yeah. Well, they got that neat little arrow. Shows you which way it rotates. Never noticed that before.
Good thing you pulled that out of there, learned something new.
Yeah, totally worth it. Standard points condenser, or standard parts condenser, standard rotor, made in USA. That's how you know it's an old one.
We don't have a rub through on our wire, do we? As far as wherever it passes through the bottom of the distributor, bare wire or nothing.
No.
That's all good.
Yeah, it looks real nice. Got that rubber block in there yet.
Yeah, that'll get you 2 gas. You get that all stripped down and grounded out underneath there where you're not actually interrupting your ground. That happens. Don't want that.
Can we test for continuity between there and the body?
Yeah, just using your 12-volt method. Oh, and I brought a test light. Or power probe, I mean, not test light. Which is also a test light, so. I still think we're just not getting good ground from our...
We'll turn the key on. So what I'm testing here is I'm going to see if we got continuity between the ground that goes to the points and the body on the distributor. Yep, 12.5, 12.4. So we know that wire should be good. But all that's left is the points.
The host of this television show has given up hope, but I have not given up hope yet.
You don't talk about her like that.
I'm talking about you. Because he said he sanded them, but look at that. That sure is a lot. Unless they're just full breaking down.
Man, I've been called a lot of things, but a host?
You're the host of this television show.
A host. The host with the least.
So what's wrong with kids nowadays? Let someone stand there and do all the work and they just want to play being Candy Crush on their phones.
Candy Crush. I haven't heard that one in a long time.
I don't know any game besides that.
What was Cake and Block Knocker or something?
Yeah,
He was playing like, I'm like, that looks like Tetris to me.
Get on Blockbuster, it's addictive. Them points just don't stop. At this point, we're just sanding them away. What's kind of interesting is if you look down in there, this side of the contacts on the back side look kind of pitted and not really true or flat. And then you look, you open it up. Hold on. Okay, no, it is the same side. Both sides are kind of pitted, where it looks like they're actually just kind of making contact on the inside. First, I thought it was opposite.
Let's take and hook that back up to the coil and we'll hook this ground up. We should be able to spin it by hand. See what it's doing. A little bench test action.
Yep. And I actually never really have luck just sanding points. The Mortske flick does help a lot after you sand them. I've sanded some and cleaned them and it still don't do crap. You flick them a few times, then they're good. Let go.
It works best when you got power to them though. Makes you feel better. Puts that burst of energy right into you.
We've got a hop of ground over to this and okay.
No, not that one. Let's use this one.
No, just plain.
If only we had the right size wrench.
All right.
They should
Or
put
socket.
They should put wing nuts on these things. So we're gonna have to turn our key on, eh?
I think it is on. I never turned it off, did you?
I haven't been in there. I think it's off. You ready?
Yep. Oh, looky there. It's like someone who said it was the points was right.
That's why we sent him to get points. Look at the ballast resistor. Better go turn that key off before we let all the smoke out.
We can bypass that sucker anyhow. Hey, hurry up and let's have it running by the time it gets back.
All right. just drive, like go park it out back and and then hide in the weeds and watch him look around where it went.
I work with this guy at the factory. He'd been there a long time, and that was his favorite thing, is he'd ask you to go get something, and he would try to have it fixed by the time you get back just to piss you off. So he'd be like, hey, you go to the tool crib and grab one of these or that.
Just trying to get rid of you.
He did it to everyone.
Sometimes he really needed the tool and he couldn't pull it off, but the effort definitely went up after someone was sent for something. Everyone would gang up and be like, we gotta get it before they get back.
Then it was a race.
Yep. Points suck, guys. Dirty points will get you.
I don't think I've ever had to pull a distributor, and I guess there again, I just assumed he knew what he was doing when he was
saying them points.
Yeah.
Well,
it's really not that hard of a job.
At the
It's kind of like brushing your teeth, which I know is not.
In our Lone Star Roundup adventure in the wagon, we had it to the point where even cranking it off the key, it was constantly firing the coil right there. Fire, 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 fire. Put it all together, the car wouldn't run. And it was the points. It could send enough, and it looked like a fairly clean spark, but all we ever ended up changing on it that got it actually running was the points.
The brand new points that had like 400 miles on them.
Oh, I tried to do that to y'all because I pulled the points out of my Model A because it was on the trailer, and I was like, I'm gonna try to have it going by the time we get back. The race was on.
Worst parts store experience ever. And it wasn't even the parts store. What was the name of that place next door? Boost Mobile. Was it Boost?
Something like that.
It was so bad. In the ghetto.
In the ghetto. And I was just thinking, how do you know where number one's at?
Oh, were you turning the engine on?
Yeah.
I tried dropping it back in where it was pointing.
You're like, it's supposed to point here, and then I cranked the motor.
Just kidding.
It's supposed to point somewhere.
Got a little sim farm action going on there on your phone?
You ain't go be lonely at farmersonly.com. I don't need a new farming lady. Mine just turned 40 today.
What would you like to do for your birthday? I would like you and your friend to leave.
Ma said we got to be back by 5 or we're in troubles.
Well, we both got to sleep in the Mortske edition.
Again.
Yeah, so much for beating him here. When he's got 1,200 horsepower, he can get parts quicker.
This is the first time I've heard him pull in and not rev it.
It's because he's filming us to put it on.
Are you gonna pull Puddins Fab Shop and
Not
leave
put the rotor back in?
Let me clean it too real quick because it does have some crud on the end. That's my classic power move right there. Is to go, I ain't got no damn spark as the rotor's sitting on top of the fender.
Look at me. I want to play too.
How's inside the cap look?
Yeah. It has seen better days.
I should have got one of those too.
That's pretty good. It'll be all right.
How much was a starter?
All right, close to $200.
I was gonna say, but they ain't cheap.
No. Nope, I put some money into it. Especially when I got kicked in the nuts paying double for what I thought I was buying it for. That's what I said. This is a number. If you don't want it, you can just leave.
I brought the anal cleaner.
You can do this.
It's only been used twice.
Usually don't share it with other people.
Doubles as a toothbrush.
I'll go back to scrubbing. Mortske, go play Candy Crush. Have a Snickers. You're not the same when you're hungry.
We will win this for Mother Russia!
Coach, eat a Snickers.
Why is that, Chief?
You get a little loopy when you're hungry.
Probably should have had him pick up some spark plugs, eh?
Nah, she's gonna run just fine.
Give him that fresh rebuild.
I don't know how much good we did. I don't think we did it any bad.
Well, let's see how bad I fudged up the firing order.
You changed the entire firing order, dummy.
I moved the pistons around in the holes.
I can't ever get them clips next to that little diaphragm
That one's
started.
yeah, they're tough. Terrible spot.
I think these are the OG Ford spark plug wires too, with the blue oval on them. Nothing but the finest.
Dang, you ain't even checking for spark. You just gonna make her run, huh?
Yeah, just fire it up. Let's go.
We can take bets on this. What's the over/under? Ready?
Yep.
Key on. Here we go. Fire in the hole.
Keep her going.
Don't put it in there. Please
Gosh,
please don't put
darn
it in
it.
there. Don't put it in the dummy coil, dummy.
Dummy.
Let's do dual coils on this sucker. You want to test our spark? I brought the Spark Tester Deluxe. This costs about 4 cents to manufacture in Indonesia, probably. Dang, whoever that was likes revving it up more than Zach.
Oklahoma things.
She'll let us know. Nothing but the truth this thing tells. Hey, crank that thing over, Zach. He ain't even there, is he?
Doctor?
Doctor's in.
Doctor? Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor.
What's that you say, sir? Let's see if it's got a pulse. Okay.
Not yet.
Go crank it over. Quit screwing around.
Sorry, okay. Let me do my job. Ready?
Oh, it almost hit okay. Just like Oklahoma.
No, I thought high meant it was Oklahoma. Crank it over again.
Here we go.
Okay.
That's all you're gonna get. It ain't high, but it's okay.
Okay is okay.
Yeah, she might get you home.
That is the silliest thing I've ever seen. I need one.
I was like, this is so stupid. Then I used it the day it was sent to me. I was like, dang, it works. Hey, look. At first it was selected the lawnmower and I didn't know that was a thing.
And you're like, oh man, it's got high spark.
Like, high. And I was like, oh, it can work for both. All right, let's see how it is for car. And it was at okay. And then after like the 5th crank, it actually bumped up to high. That was on that stout.
The ballast resistor's just hating its life.
Sorry,
all right,
pal.
quit spitting on it, you weirdo.
Honk to.
Honk to and spit on that thing.
That was so a month and a half ago. Let's see if she starts now.
You gonna put some fuel in her?
I don't know, I assume he's got it in there. You know what assuming does? Just lift that right off there. Hey. There you go. Don't tip it upside down, it's an oil bath.
Ain't got nothing in it.
Oh, geez, he dumps it all over in his toolbox.
You want me to give her hell or you want to give it some gas?
You got some hot sauce? You got the ether bunny around here?
Surely some Carburetor cleaner would be good
Oh,
enough.
she's spraying. No need for that.
We're good.
No? All right.
We're good.
That's big
The old
spray.
HK Harvest King.
I think that's a Atwood special there.
Oh, that's good stuff. Harvest King.
Well, you know what's good when it says poison, maybe fatal, or cause blindness
That's what we're
if
talking
swallowed.
about.
Didn't you try to make your dog go blind?
Allegedly. he has it real rough at my house.
You're gonna have to start putting glasses like that on him now. Then you two would really
The
look
one
alike.
time he decided not to sleep 98% of the day.
I'm gonna give her some.
Oh, she's about to run.
You think?
Yeah, why not?
3, 2, 1.
Hold on a second.
It's almost like someone pulled the distributor and it's all over the place.
Shut your cake hole.
I told you messed up the firing.
Okay, now try it. I didn't mess up the firing order, I messed up the timing.
The firing order's screwed, guys.
3, 2, 1. Push the gas pedal down and it's stuck to the floor. What do you see out there?
Because his hand is holding it wide open.
Yeah, I can work it.
Newbies.
Ooh,
Ooh!
now we're talking.
Oh.
Whoa, nice
That one got him going after all of his hard work. He was happy to hear that.
Ready? Uh-oh.
Ah, no.
Had to let Mortske touch it.
Smells like something's burning.
All right, don't touch the key.
6-volt starters love 12 volt.
I just waste $200.
Nah.
Good news is it's warranted.
All right. Let Master Mortske decide what we do in this starter situation.
Don't worry, I got the starter tool right. Sorry about your anal brush. Now try it.
She's spinning though.
Yeah, the Bendix is bound or caught. It's awesome. Everything is awesome when you're working as part of a team.
Everything is awesome.
Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber, you totally redeem yourself.
Totally redeem yourself.
I actually took that starter back as a core like 2 days ago. I should have kept it. The one that was in it. That probably was fine.
Yeah. Well,
How fun is that?
everything looks nice and free.
Why'd you break it, Mortske?
The end inside that thing is long. It's got a Bendix plus some extra fun.
Grab the hammer. Grab the hammer. Grab the hammer. You know, pull it out and finish burning it up on the bench or what?
throw it right in the swamp.
It's probably not the first one that's been in there, to be honest. At least some
I say we
artifacts.
can't take it back to O'Reilly's because they'll see where I hit it with a hammer, but this used car salesman guy, we just got to find the right car with the black spray paint inside the car.
Oh, there's plenty around here. Might be some in the back of that Ford. Told you. It's the long dong. Interesting how you're holding
Supposed
that,
to.
Yeah. Ain't used to having that much power.
Wait a minute now. Careful, I gotta get out of the way.
Ain't used to having that much power between his legs.
He's good in there, but I don't know about the, I don't know what's going on with this Bendix.
Just out here hanging.
What am I hanging out with a bunch of 5th graders?
Maybe.
Probably.
What's up with Ben's dicks?
Bendix.
Some more butts.
Interesting choice for how you're handling that.
It's kind of natural.
Just giving it the paper grinder.
Back in it goes.
Looks good to me.
Your belt.
Why'd you just slap it on the butt? Give her a little atta-girl.
Lock to a...
Do I need to call O'Reilly's and have them get a starter on the order?
They didn't have this on hand? Weird.
Good news is the warehouse is in Oklahoma City, so you usually can get it pretty
you
quick.
get stuff fast.
And actually, now that I got a business account, they'll probably deliver it.
What?
Yeah, better prices and they deliver.
Have you had them deliver out here before?
No, but they will. They told me they would. Probably take them 10 minutes.
You mean you're down by the abandoned racetrack?
Where? I'm back here. There's some hobos. Yep, that's right. Take a right there.
Which dispensary are you by?
Yeah, that's what. Luckily, we don't have a huge south wind, because if you do, it smells like you're growing weed in the back of the trucks. There's 2 buildings over. There's a grow.
As soon as we got here, I heard a few gunshots, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
We're at the right spot. There was one guy here, and he didn't like that. He kept saying, "You sure that's over there? We're good." Yeah, man. Promise, we're not just shooting at the interstate.
I'm gonna try giving her a crank.
Let me see if I actually got some starter fluid.
Once he put it back in the proper firing order, it almost wanted to go. I brought my little cheater switch too, but then we'd have to crawl down there to hook it up. So
No, that's what we brought the loser with for. He's just out making deals.
I think it'll go without it.
Just a little convincing.
Yep, go ahead. We tried for a second, didn't it?
Just crank it for a second. I'll see if it's got spark.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. There we go. Don't touch that carburetor though. I already broke the starter. Don't break that carburetor.
Yeah. Me and carburetors like Mortske and starters.
Try it again.
They'd be like, that's carburetor's been
Hold on
working.
a
I
second.
touch it, it's locked up. If I touch it, it's either the float's gonna go to crap or it's gonna seize. Piss out everywhere. Somehow.
Okay.
Here we go.
We had to bring up the starter again.
Win some, you lose some.
Well, she runs. You're welcome.
Well, see you later.
All right, we'll see you guys.
And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Success. Great success.
Great success.
Get the B-roll footage. Let's call her a wrap.
I'm honestly, hearing that just a little bit was enough to get some blood flow going to my brain for excitement.
To my brain for functionality. That dang O'Reilly starter.
Oh,
Sure.
Oh no.
Surely it can't be the 12 volts going to it.
What are you buying on Marketplace?
Texting with daughter, making sure birthday's good to go for tonight for mama.
Pick up the candles. It's gonna be like a, it's gonna be a fire hazard.
I'm like, you take care of everything, I'll repay you.
I'll let you keep living under my roof. Lets him sit in his pickup. Now they gotta fix the door latch.
I can't afford it. I gotta feed my kids bologna. I can't even afford this truck. I broke it.
I don't want you complaining about gas prices. Nice part about these Ford starters and 6-cylinders, you can do everything from the top. Even if you're not good like me. You know how you fix starter issues on 53 to 56 Fords? You put an LS in it.
Amen to that. Back in
Till
business.
next time. There's not a real good retaining clip on it, so. She rolls good though, other than when she falls.
What do you need to roll the windows down for? It's got vintage air.
You want to be cool, man.
It's gonna take more than that. Yeah. I like that, but I don't like that.
Yeah, she's got a few miles on her. Your starter tickling over there do anything? TBD?
Either it did or didn't. How much for this one today?
NFS. Tell you what, bring me 30 grand, you can drive it home.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Hey.
Quit breaking other people's stuff.
I didn't even close the door. I like pulled the door and it was like thump. I was
See?
like, there we go. That's what I need.
Zach's
it
like-
had been feeling a little funny, to be honest.
He's
When I
like,
rolled-
got him. Yeah, you broke that. Fix it now.
When I rolled down last time, it did feel a little how it had felt.
Do it to it.
Did you get her cranking again?
Now we're getting fuel. Try her again. All right, let's test for spark quick. Give her a whirl.
Oh, hey, let me turn the key on.
Shut up. Okay.
Keys and push buttons and.
Oh, so this has got a key and a push button, and you were just pushing the button thinking
we
the
were
key was
cranking.
on.
Oh, I was kind of thinking that might feed this.
You should probably just mash it all the way to the floor, because I'm thinking it's probably flooded, judging by all the times.
I think she just stuck. Yeah, it's a good thing I popped that.
1,500 bucks, I'll take it. Yeah, it ain't clattering, ain't smoking.
The idle's low on it. I'm having to hold it a little bit.
Uh-oh. Starter's back.
Back again.
Starter's back.
Tell a friend. Starter's back, starter's back, starter's back. Starter's going back to O'Reilly's is where it's going to. I'm gonna turn this idle up so when we do get it running again.
It worked. The fries are done.
Ding, budget done. Ding, budget done.
See, all I'm doing when I pull the starter out is just basically giving the Mortske flick to the old starter Bendix. It's a little sticky.
That's the Mortske stroke.
I'm giving it to Mortske stroke. What are you?
I'm just trying to polish her for a good resale.
I'm trying to work under there, and this guy's in here polishing his knob.
That's because that 6-volt goes like hell on 12. Made it a mini big rig.
Are you done?
Now I am.
It's really not loud under here because the horn's right there and my head's right there and the starter's there.
I didn't know you were working.
All I've been doing with this starter, pulling her out and peeling this Bendix back. Just like that.
You gonna spray it with some lube just because?
It ain't gonna hurt.
I may have brought some old PB Blaster. What year's this truck?
54.
Well, this stuff's been blasting since 57.
You guys want to take the Ford somewhere? I left the keys in it. I'm serious, if you want to take it to lunch or something.
Okay.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I'll let him drive. I'm not responsible for that. I gotta pay my taxes.
Why would you start now?
She's gonna work tip top now. Oh, Uncle Buck's got a pretty good look to her. I'm usually not even a fan of the trailer wheels, but they don't look bad on that rig.
That thing screams trailer park, so.
Dude, if you were in the trailer park and you had this, you were selling the good stuff.
You'd be getting all your cousins. You just have to close
He
the door.
leans through and closes the passenger door.
She's got a little blow by. I keep seeing it in the corner of my eye, thinking it's the ballast resistor smoking out of the breather.
This old engine freeing up for the first time in a good minute.
39 years.
What did it say, 85?
85.
This thing was last tagged a year after my wife was born.
Bless her heart. You know, we never think to bring on these is power tools.
I thought about it today. And I was like, people appreciate some good hand tools. And you always have power tools. People think you're spoiled. You gotta show them you can still do it with the good old manual labor every once in a while. So I did the other day on that Stout on the Will It Run. I just took that case down there and I didn't use power tools. I was like, I'm a man. I'll try the key this time.
It does idle? I got it turned all the way in, so there's no turning the idle up.
Take her out of here.
That thing's smooth.
It sounds pretty good.
Why are we letting him touch the carburetor? Oh yeah! She gets it. Dang you. Because now the starter won't work.
She's got fuel. I don't know why.
Should we go get some tacos in that nice Ford? Talk you into it?
You're driving.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
A little hand cleaning wipe by the sweet patina.
You just knocked me out with a TKO.
Oh, hit you with it. If you want some clean hands, you need to get you some of these sweet patina TKO hand cleaning wipes.
Use promo code MR80 or PFS64.
You have a promo code with him?
Yeah, I never advertise
Son
it.
of a bitch.
This whole video is just going to be all bleeps with his terrible, terrible use of the English language.
Well, you talk like that and get me used to that, but you can turn it off for the video, but I never do that in my videos too much, so I gotta let it out in yours.
I'm an actor. This is just how he is in real life. All right, we're gonna take that 56. We're gonna go get some tacos.
Gonna make my wife fall in love somehow.
I ain't even saying nothing. All right, the old truck guy's got this 56 Ford custom cab. She's got a hopped up LS 8 3/4 rear, Crown Vic front end, my favorite. 18-inch wheels, Firestone tires. I guess it's been driven to Florida and back. It's pretty reliable. Shady Nook, I think, is who put it together. Anyway, we're gonna go find some lunch. And he doesn't want to drive. Something about paying taxes.
Liabilities.
I am not liable for anything. He already broke the door on it. Oh yeah, it's got cruise control, Dakota Digital,
I think this
vintage
material,
air.
This material's just stretched on some plywood.
Oh, yeah, the seat is not comfortable. 5,432 miles. Oh yeah. Why has he always got paint with him?
He's either getting him a bump or he is about to do some touch-ups on something. Who knows?
Ooh, brakes are touchy.
That pedal has a little move to it.
The brake?
Yeah.
You see how he's got it bent around the steering column there?
Yeah.
That's a big long whoopty.
That gives her.
I do like the brake knob though, yeah.
You just whipped this thing. I was like, we're surely gonna back into something.
There you go.
Woo! Right on the crotch. Got the old private area blaster.
The ball chiller.
All right, too bad.
He's tight.
You gonna buy this one or what?
He only wants 30 grand. It's a shame he just put new tires on it.
Whoa!
Somebody's getting a new house.
Oh, baby.
The steering wheel is way too big for the power steering that it's got.
Easy to overcorrect.
Yeah, that's the Brody knob is nice. And that's drive. Like, the shift lever, like, park is up here.
Well, you don't want your column to look too modern.
Oh, he needs to steal the horn out of that other truck. Oh, there it goes. Well, that doesn't work anymore.
Golly. This thing is washboarded.
Just a minute ago, you're like, ride's great.
Yeah, and then we made it to the Great Ripples.
It's the speed zone in front of the Jackpot dispensary.
Are you still planning on buying that one?
I think that's out of my price range.
4,500.
Yeah, so it's about 25 too much.
Don't feel too bad.
Hey, Scoots, he hooks up. The brakes will put you through the dash. You got any idea where we're going?
I ain't got a clue.
Good. Me either. We should have asked those guys laying bricks back there where the best taco truck was.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
It's 5.3 LS.
What he said?
Don't sound like a coyote.
Well, it shouldn't, because it ain't. You should ask him where the taco stand was.
He was way too Caucasian to know where the good taco truck was. She must have pretty tall gears. They don't like to burn them off the line.
So
No outlet.
ain't no damn dough Camaro.
Nope. Ain't no one-wheel peel Camaro. Why hasn't he bought that truck in? There's a short bed dent side right there. Got a tree fitty in it, it looks like. Yeah, just come on down to Old Truck Guys. He'll let you take his truck for a test spin. Zero intentions of buying it. He'll let you rip on it.
Until he sees this video on how hard you're driving it.
And then we never get invited back. We don't get invited, we just show up. He left a spare key under the rock for us. I just got back from getting some Torchy's tacos. Always a good time. Thanks for letting us rip on your pickup, Zach. She's a good one. Could use some gears, get her out of the hole a little bit better. Other than that, solid unit. All right, let's go mess around with the starter and get this thing running one more time. See if this thing's got a clutch in her. See if it'll start again. Of course, I had to start her off one more time. I don't know what's going on with that Bendix, but it ain't happy. Window, oh boy. Those roll up and down real nice. 77,213 miles. I bet it's original. Still even got remnants of a headliner. That's pretty unheard of. I guess the wasps preserved it. Key on. Clutch ain't stuck. What a deal. Hopefully we don't drive over nothing. Can't see with the hood up, but we got our colostomy bag hanging from the hood. So I can't set it down. Oh yeah, I don't have brakes.
Yeah, you're looking
You're
pretty.
reaching for it to stop me though. I appreciate that.
Like I was gonna stop it, but it's the thought that counts.
Just driving a truck in a used car lot full of stuff that you don't want bashed up any more than it already is.
With the hood popper, you can't see.
Yeah. That's Pot County cow induction there.
They called her Pot County cow induction. That didn't go well. Oh, rookie. No. I should have just let you run over the toolbox.
Not my toolbox. Not your toolbox.
Dang it. I don't know why it just dies.
Oh, I dropped the clutch to go ahead.
That time it did?
Yeah, I was rolling backwards and I let off.
Well, earlier it's died twice with just the carburetor like, oh, I'm done. Or maybe time it, or did you finally get the firing order right? I think that's probably what it is.
It's definitely the firing order.
Get real good at that. Expert.
Is it bad that I know how many turns it takes to thread each one in and out?
Do you know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
1,
2. Chomp. What did Miles say yesterday? 3. Chomp.
Old truck guy had to go to soccer practice, so he ain't even gonna get to be here to witness it. To watch a rod go out the side of the block.
Is there any chance that'll hang up there and do what it needs to do? Probably not.
Well, he doesn't have a fuel pump on that.
No. Relying on good old gravity. Be careful. Them safety latches will grab a hood. They'll also grab your belt.
Grab a can of gas.
The topper off.
We got a can that's got any in. What French is this? These things look. Woo! We should have just hooked the hose right up to that. Pressurized.
That's one of them safety ones. Make sure you spill fuel everywhere, trying to make it safe. I smell electrical. I'm sure it's fine. Don't dump this gas on that ballast resistor.
I don't know what kind of gas you guys got down here, but ours is like clear.
Yeah, that's what happens when it sits for like a week here.
That really helped.
Ooh, getting crazy. Really topper off there, huh?
Hopefully the 223 is
Fuel efficient. It's almost like we finish each other's sentences.
sentences.
I don't think we've ever finished each other's sentences.
That looks like a damn duck with a fancy hat or something.
Duck with a mullet. Alright, we're doing it this time.
Hey, what kind of truck did they chase Forrest Gump with when he was a kid? I never paid attention.
51 or 52 Ford with the vertical teeth in the grill.
Mm. It pans out and this thing, you're flooring it and I'm running down the thing, all cobble legged.
Cobble leg?
Cobble leg. You better go this time. Yeah. like him.
I ain't mad about that.
She's just a creeper, huh?
Yeah, you are. Watch the wind catch the hood.
Let's see if he can successfully turn her around without killing it. If he kills it, he has to pull the starter. Again, kind of story of Mortske's life, though. Well, they got the old poop diggers in the back for maximum traction. Well, she ain't bad looking right there, is she? Nobody wants pictures of old rusty Ford on your Tinder profile. Can't find them, grind them. Had to get fancy. Keep her going. Don't lose the momentum, boys.
Is momentum chasing us? Boy, you did a nice job of blading this road with that Ford tractor.
Yeah. Is anyone surprised we're pushing on the tailgate of a Ford right now? Insert all the angry comments in the comment section from the Ford guys. Good little leg workout right there at the end. Had to push her around. We gonna clear? Yeah. Hey, he may have not got it running, but at least we didn't have to clean that out of there like he did.
What are them, acorns?
Damned old pecans.
They're better than pecans.
Yep. Pecan. That's what we should name this thing, old pecan.
Old pecan.
Should have topped her off. Hey, if you're a good friend, you'd swap that new gas tank in for him.
I saw that in the back just now. New, 80 bucks, what a deal. Even came with a new gas cap.
Dang right. I mean,
sounds pretty good considering the muffler's laying in the bed.
motor sounds nice and smooth.
It does.
The instrument little cluster's in really good shape.
Yeah, the inside isn't bad. This thing is rock solid.
It's solid. Seems like a really good truck. The humdingers on the fenders kind of suck, but like that sucker looks brand new.
Turn that key off before we blow up the coil.
Shut her down. She in gear? No. Would she start right back up?
See if this starter crank. I'll be mad if it cranks now.
All you had to do was start it back up, you dummy. Yeah! Yeah, we did a good job on the tune. She's perfect. What else could you ask for?
Somebody spilled gas all over.
Let's hope she don't backfire.
But we got a half tank of fuel. Let's hope the starter just still works. Sounds good. Idle her down a little bit. Not too shabby for a pickup that's been sitting for 39 years. Carburetor even works. Throw a fuel tank in it, fix some brakes, maybe some new tires. Judging by the muffler in the back, maybe some exhaust. So it wouldn't be bad. If you want to own this thing, hit him up, Old Truck Guy on Instagram. He's down here in Norman, Oklahoma. And if this one don't tickle your fancy, he's got a couple more. Like 70 more.
This one now can start by the simple turn of a key and the push of a button. Because yours truly, let's see him too. His tunes are out
of work on the starter and he did a whole lot of work on the carburetor. I took it on and off and he adjusted the idle.
Some of them claim the points really good.
Oh yeah.
And
the salesman put a whole bunch of starters and cables and solenoids and batteries.
Main problem was one bad crimp on a wire, I'd say. Well, and then the points.
Yeah.
I bet we could get it running just as good off that old coil if we swapped everything back.
Converter back to 6 volt.
There's the next challenge. Can we get her running back on that where we don't have a bouncy coil?
Steal my battery back. A bouncy coil.
No one wants a bouncy coil going up and down the road. Buy me a Mercury and drive her up and down the road. See if we can't set this sucker on fire.
That's her. Yep.
Think you'll run, Mort?
Settle down, Jimmy.
Hell, Mort.
Where's that? It might need a ballast resistor in the near future as well. That thing let a lot of smoke out today. How did this get so bent?
I don't know. Use them channel locks and give her a squeezy.
Oh man, we had a points file this whole time.
Oh man. Safety first.
Wasn't the coil.
You're running me, no, not on that damn 6 volt. It still sounds good.
Oh yeah.
This ain't no race truck no more though. We done hopped her down.
Put her in old man mode.
Put her in coil saver. Oh no, that's the coil burn-up mode.
No, it's got the ballast resistor. It's fine.
It'll be alright if he goes back to the 6 volt battery.
Oh yeah.
We freed that motor up enough now, she's gonna bust off a lot easier than trying to crank it with 6 for the first start up.
The starter Bendix will appreciate it.
That crap makes a difference. Yeah, that thing's a hog, ain't it?
There was definitely no coolant in it either.
I gotta pee.
I must have drank me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I gotta pee. All right, we're gonna have to grab his coil off, throw it back. We got a big birthday party for Mrs. Puddin today, so we're gonna pick up our mess here. Appreciate old truck guy letting us come here and make a mess of his yard, get his fine automobile running. Really appreciate Zach letting us rip around in his 56 today. That thing is way good. LS swaps. I don't care if you hate them, if you're a Ford guy, whatever. They're awesome. This pickup is pretty awesome too. It don't need an LS swap. She's got the old 223. She's ready to rip. It's got a new starter on it. So she's good to go. Not a bad old pickup. What's it like not having to fix rust all the time?
Not bad. Buy smart, you'll save yourself a lot of labor. If you do what I do and you get one from up north that's got like rust in the floors and stuff, you just cut the whole floor out, the whole firewall out, drop it down over a 92 Toyota.
Crown Vic swap.
And you piss off the whole internet. You cut up a rare truck they never even knew existed, but now they're the great defenders of the truck. Yeah.
Of the stout that they never knew existed.
Yeah. I didn't even know there was a truck. Can't believe you ruined it.
All right, thank you very much for watching. Go check out merch, mortske.com, Puddins Fab shop.
Love to see you there.
For that low quality merch.
High quality content. He's got high quality content, low quality content. No. You know what I was getting at. We're past backwards. It's been a long day.
We got to get back to our dogs. All right. Is that a bark? Remember, it doesn't matter how you get it done as long as you're having fun. It's always a good time hanging out with these hooligans. And don't forget,
sitting on your ass won't finish your project.
All right, we're gonna stop finishing other people's projects and
won't finish Zach's project.
Yeah. I wouldn't know nothing about finishing projects. All right, on to the next one. If I diddle around here long enough, maybe he'll have everything picked up. Worst hood hinge design known to man. Not only do they not go up far enough to work on them, they also don't close with a hoot.